Welcome everybody to and I need to press the got it because the thing keeps showing up. It's gonna bug me. It's gonna distract me. Welcome everybody to the 11th Tribal Council of the season. Minor, you won immunity in a very unexciting and anticlimactic stage of endurance challenge. Not gonna lie, expect it to last longer. So how's it feel being safe? At this end of the game, any type of security, I bet, is reassuring.
Yeah, being immune is good because anything could happen. And since it's also towards the end game, it's always nice to have it.
I think that at this point in the game is everyone's more. I've mentioned this in like a past tribals where like it was still tribes and post swap, especially when there's only tribes of 4, but there's very little room to hide. There's very few.
Jacob, shut up.
On my birthday, that's crazy. Imagine how rude. I wasn't even done with my little spiel. I feel offended. It just ruined the whole momentum of the whole thing. My spiel. That's another actually spiel, I guess. But no, Timmy. So at this point in the game, every single vote counts. One vote can be the difference between you staying and you going. So, and at this point, you're starting to think of less of who am I more loyal to, but who do I think I could be at the end? Do you think everyone's still thinking about or prioritizing win equity and who has a great chance with the jury, or do you think people are still trying to work with their loyalties?
Well, I'm not a mind reader, so I guess I can only talk about myself.
Wow, Timmy talking about
but
himself.
I also don't know about my own mind because it's
so nobody's mind.
This and that and the next thing. But what are people thinking about? I don't know. I'm thinking about egos. Thank you.
Thinking about egos. Thank you. Well, there's many different ways to be able to win over a jury. Maybe on the way out, you made them feel really good about you, felt like you didn't particularly betray them. For some other people, they may make some big moves. Karen, do you expect a big move to be made tonight?
No, not at all. I honestly think it's a pretty lazy cowardice move that's going down tonight. I know who I'm voting for. It's the one person left in this game that will not get my vote if they somehow, by the grace of God, make it to the end. But no big moves will be made tonight.
Can I comment on that?
Sure.
Karen, first of all, this comment's not like against you. I've told you many times today I love you.
Yeah.
At least on my perspective, it could be for other people. For me, I don't necessarily see this as cowardice.
I mean, when
what the vibes have been between
you since the last tribal, after trying to pull some stunts, it feels a little chicken shit, in my opinion. But
What I will comment on is if it's referencing me, which I feel very targeted at right now, so I'll comment back because I'm so narcissistic here too. I didn't get messages either from a person, so
I'm not the one who used a power, stole an extra vote, had secret plans going on, and threw me under the bus the whole day. So again, I don't feel like I had much to reach out for or explain. And I think lines were made very clear and people couldn't speak on that. And that feels, again, chicken shit.
You can only speak upon as much as we have conversations based in game and we just don't.
Mm-hmm.
But we talked about that today.
Connection. I'm not, what you're doing tonight is not offensive at all. Like, I get where you're voting tonight.
Okay, I just want to make
that. We did not have a game connection. So I am not offended.
I just want to make it clear because I'm like, you know how I feel about you.
Oh, no, exactly. And what I'm saying isn't anything personal. I don't think
it is. I don't think it is.
Yeah.
Also, Jacob, question for you. Can I claim that Pikachu you have on your head?
No, this is not an idol. This is not an advantage. This is not a power. This is just my Pikachu.
Jacob. Okay.
My early birthday gifts, so to speak. My first thought though was it was Miner's and Timmy's. I was like, oh my god, Miner has one, the little Pikachu
all right, well,
pillow.
Also,
But,
I'm just loving Karen's safety first. We stand mask wearing. We do.
you.
speak-
Thank
We really
you.
do.
I was
But
like, I didn't play a safety without power yet. What do you mean?
That would have been such a good segue into it, though.
No, I know.
But speaking of safety and speaking of powers and advantages, a couple have been played just the past couple rounds, and now that we're getting into the final rounds where the hypotheticals would be expiring at this point, definitely they're going to be coming into play, and a misplay can be the difference of you winning and you getting sniped out. Maybe you don't have the right read on the situation, you don't know where all the votes are going, you misplace your trust into the wrong people. Jesse, as someone who's played an idol at 8 and then a safety without power at 7, do you think anything's going to be coming out tonight, or do you think people are just like, expires next round?
Considering the last few tribals, I'm not going to be surprised if someone pulls some magic wand out of their pocket or whatever. Yeah.
So what's
And
the
no,
magic wand
that's
do?
not a dirty reference. Stop looking like that.
I was like, a magic wand. What's the power? What's the? Okay,
I
well,
don't-
I want to know. I was intrigued. Like, I like the magic wand. I like that.
I just
Take down the power.
expect that stuff will be played. That is what I
Okay.
always expect at tribal.
No.
Spicy.
Well, since Zach technically already gave some of his input, I guess we could just skip
I
right
have
to
a lot more words, Jacob. You don't even need to ask me a question, but
well, this part of the questionnaire, we don't have words unless you guys want to add words. I guess I can't stop you. And when you guys do shout outs and stuff, I guess you guys can, it opens the floor for you guys to speak, but raise your hand if you think you're on the right side of the vote. You know what's going on. You think the plan that's in motion is the right one in reality. You think you're set. You think you're golden. Okay. Raise your hand if you think you're going to be receiving some votes tonight. Some people put their pen on the parchment. They're spelling out your name. Okay. So pretty confident hands. Usually we
I
get
can
some
tell you how
tips.
many I'm getting too, probably, but
And last question. Raise your hand if you think you're going home. Two hands.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
All right, then. Now is the time to vote final 6. And fun fact, has absolutely no relevance to the game whatsoever, but I ran out of yellow cards, so I'm going to be using boring white ones from now on. Completely has nothing to do. It's not important
That
whatsoever.
has everything to do with this.
I'm
You
actually
guys feel
personally offended on this night. Is the night you decide to not have colored cards? The disrespect, honestly.
Karen deserves
I was
that.
running out. Yeah. But I wrote out a bunch of names, a bunch of votes for everybody, prepared ahead of time. Even when people don't pre-vote, I've all them prepared for like future tribals and stuff too. I got it all decked out, got it all laid out right here. But you guys can shout outs, whether it be to people out there, the viewing outside world, or you can shout out each other. You can shout at, I guess. I don't know.
Ah, you're welcome.
I'm going to start my shout outs. Shout out first and foremost, as always, to the King Marcelo himself, the hottie #1. Following that, anyone Marcelo feels deserves a shout out, you get a shout out. Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter, you know you're up there. My queen Vicky, shout out to you. Shout out Vanessa, shout out to my 2 cats, shout out to all the animals here in the hospital. Hopefully y'all go home okay. Shout out to the beautiful fall weather and Scorpio season, and shout out Jacob's birthday tomorrow. I'll be nice.
Shout out all the Pikachus. And Jacob's birthday.
Meh.
I was gonna say I'm not
And
gonna be
shout out
nice.
Timmy. Shout out Timmy, my love. Also.
Karen.
Oh, other Timmy also. Timmy G as well. I definitely didn't mean Timmy G first, but you know.
You know what? Let me get what I want. Let me make it about me.
You get a shout out too. You get a shout out too.
Good. I better. This is what Final Sixes should be. Just randomness of just, you know what? Good vibes. Sad votes, but you know what? We're all people. And we're all just like, nothing's gotten personal.
I mean, the jury doesn't have anyone near bitter enough yet, y'all. So
don't be that one. We like it as jury.
No, we do.
I get
whole purpose. I'm about to go turn that jury up, y'all. Just saying.
Go in with shots.
Ooh.
Yes, Jacob Adorno.
Thank you, Timmy. I have all the votes. If anybody has an idol or advantage that they would like to play, now is the time to do so.
Hey, Jacob.
Yeah, what's up?
I just wanted to freak everyone out for a second.
I was hoping you'd pull something out, not gonna lie.
I was about to say, I was like, that one looked very, I was like, okay. Well, okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Got you. I have the votes. Let's start. First vote. Pikachu's in the way. I'm sorry. Karen. Zach. One vote Karen, one vote Zach. Next vote. Karen. Next vote. Zach. 2 votes Karen, 2 votes Zach. 2 votes left. Karen. That's 3 votes Karen, 2 votes Zach, 1 vote left. The 11th person voted off and the 4th member of our jury. Karen, final thoughts, final words.
Congrats, y'all. Good job. Again, I don't think this was a move. I've really been like dying anyway, so it's fun. No hard feelings. I meant the shit that I said though. The person I voted for is the one person that will not get my vote at the end if you make it there somehow. That's just how it is. About to turn that jury up. Everyone kill it. I'm excited to see who follows me next. Bye.
They better.
Leave me.
All right, guys. You guys have made it to the final 5. And I can't really show my biases, can't really show like any
You
of my
can, you just shouldn't.
I could, I should not though. In spite of this, however, I thank you guys for giving me the best birthday gift of all. Me getting to read out Karen's name and said she got this for personal reasons. Just the moment I've been waiting for all game. Because if I had to crown her as the winner, we would never be able to let this one go. But well, congratulations all to make it to Final 5. It's been no easy feat to be able to get to this point. We will reveal the logistics and the rules of the competition very soon. But best of luck to all 5.